friends, welcome back to another video with me. My name is Cotton Candy Doll. If you're new here, then welcome. Welcome all! Okay, guys, so anyway, that was a little extremely dramatic, I know. I did that on purpose. So I have a big problem with Madara right now, and I have a big problem with Toshinori right now, too, because I have a big issue that happened and I need to talk about it, and I cannot wait another week to tell you guys what happened. So I have to tell you now, which means I have to dismiss some people from trying to get a hold of me because they are trying to get a hold of me, but I need to talk to them later because I need to talk to you right now about what happened. So, all right. So pull up your chairs, guys. Pull your chairs up. Come on and listen. Listen closely to what I have to say to you. Oh, by the way, Toshinori wants to say hi. Look into his deep, dark eyes. Say hi, Toshinori. You see, look into those dark eyes. Look into those deep dark eyes. Okay, that's enough. Come on, don't do that now. You don't want me to become jealous, do you? No, you don't. You don't want that because you know what I'll do to you. Okay, so first off, I'm not going to get interrupted. So guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to put my phone on Don't Disturb. And then I'm going to say it died if anybody asks me what happened. So we need to talk. We need to talk because last video I told you guys that I would have that's why I told you I have a place for you guys to come to learn a bunch of stuff. Well, guess what? That's all a bunch of bogus. That's all. What the heck am I hearing? I thought y'all were gone. What happened? Anyway, sorry. That's all a bunch of bogus mumbo jumbo because I went to the website. They're saying you can't even talk about. I guess you can't talk about what you want. I don't want to risk getting banned from their site, especially if I'm paying to hold a platform there. I'm looking for something new for you guys, something that will be free, so I can provide free classes or free lessons to you guys. For those of you who actually care about trying to awaken any power within you or anything like that, I cannot offer anything right now because all I have is Discord. Discord won't let me. I don't know why I can't upload videos now. I used to have an old Discord account and it got switched over. Specifically speaking, for those of you who used to talk to me in there, Nico, shout outs to you, and some others that used to be there too. Yeah, it won't let me do videos. It won't let me do certain pictures, only certain ones. It can only be so big or something. I don't know if they're changing the policy on it, but whatever. Also, I downloaded this. I bought this pre-owned game called Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, and I don't think I can stream it, but I still wanted the game anyway. Because hey, guess what? Even if though I can't stream it, I actually just love playing video games. So that's gonna be something I really enjoy. I love Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the coolest. Anyway, all right, I feel better. I got a little bit of a rant out, but I'm not done. My nerves are on edge. They've been on edge since for a good minute. Battery saver is no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 oh no. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Please don't die. Please. Please don't do this to me. Don't do it, don't do it. Please don't do it. Please, please, please. I'm begging you not to. No. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. Calm down. Calm down, Cotton Candy. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything is going to be alright. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, cool. We're good. We're cool. We're good. I don't want to share this part, but I'm going to share it with you guys. You know what? I haven't shared in a while. Oh. So I'm putting my Discord in the I'm gonna put my Discord in right where I put teehee. This is a shifting video. Teehee. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. I have been on edge. I have not been able to calm my nerves down for a minute. I've been really on edge. I've been so on edge in this reality too. I went to work and everything. A coworker came up to me and I literally screamed. I freaking screamed because she just appeared next to me out of no. I know there's people around me, so why the heck am I behaving this way? Why am I doing this? Anyway, she couldn't do nothing but laughing, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to scare. I'm like, it's not you, it's me. It's my freaking nerves. They're tore up. They are torn up. Yeah, when I say it's bad, it's bad. Toshinori, his hair is coming off. No. Why is your hair coming off? That's okay. That's okay. I can fix it, Daddy. It's okay, Daddy. I can fix it. I'll fix. It's not even sewn. This one's dinner. Oh, this one already came off. Look at that. This one already came off. This one is coming off. Well, guess what? We're just gonna rip that off. How did that feel? Felt good? Oh yeah, it felt great. It felt so good. I can candy that. It felt good. Great. Perfect for you. Okay. Your big old head. Why is your head so huge, Toshinori? Why is your head so huge? Anyway, I don't have a lot of time because someone's gonna be. I will be receiving a call. Someone will be calling. They'll be trying to get a hold of me. I was just gonna say this. So I shifted back there, and you guys know this has been a repeating cycle with me and Madara. Basically, we you know how he said, since I can't reverse what I did, since I can't turn back the hands of time, I said you can apologize, you can say sorry, you can give me a sincere apology, but it's really not. All right, talk about keeping my cool. All right. Hopefully I don't get any more calls. I'm trying to calm down. I'm having a bad hair day. Look, I just can't burst it down. So, all right, cool. Serenity Mind. Madara told me he wished we had our relationship that we had before he started obsessing over me. But he didn't really say that, but he said he wishes he could go back in time. He says he can't. He wants to go further than he's gone, which means he wants, more. And by wanting more, I do everything I can. Literally, like if I'm having breakfast, lunch, and dinner with you guys, okay? Imagine having breakfast, lunch, and dinner with someone, and there's still not enough. Imagine spending mostly half of part of your day with someone. Imagine your life, your regular life, and then you go into another world somewhere. Hang with someone else for most of the time. When you get back, you don't even have time for yourself, not even to hang out, because you have to spend the time with them, because you're afraid they might do something dumb to a loved one of something or something. Someone here, because they mentioned someone named Kakashi, and this is not even an anime fan. I saw someone with crazy hair, and they just reminded me of Kakashi, and I was just laughing so hard. My son used to watch that show, and okay. You guys know about this already. My biggest concern is I didn't want that. I don't want you to harm my loved one. Apparently, you can transfer here and all these things, right? I'm doing everything I can to make you happy, and it's not enough. You're saying you want more. And I know what he wants. I just don't want to give that part of me up all the time, because that part of me belongs to Toshinori. And I made myself committed completely to Toshinori only. Like, I even cut Keigo out the mix there, okay? We don't. So, Keigo is like, he is forever happy because he has a part of me that nobody else has. He has a child with me, okay? It may not have technically be me, but he said, I'm grateful I at least have that. Even though it wasn't you, it was still you, because it's you. It's just your clone. Thank you, Keigo. That's so nice. He said, I will always admire you, and I will always love you, no matter what. Me and him cannot get along, so that's why that part ended. Does he still obsess? Possibly, but guess what? He had a whole day with me. Well, not with me, but with the clone, where he got to do whatever he wanted with her the whole time to make Frodo. So that's a lifetime memory, and he can travel back there whenever he wants to do it as many times as he wants. So that's on him, Madara is like, he wants a piece of that. It's like, you already took your piece, though. He said, I want to. According to him, he doesn't want to just take things. He wants me to just give that to him. And I just told him, that's never going to happen, because I don't feel like that about you like I do about Toshinori. Toshinori is my one true love in the world. And when he started asking me about Toshinori, I could just see his expression changing, and he was just getting so angry. And I said, holy crap, I'm going to stop, because I don't want him to decide, you know what, I'm going to end of the bargain and just eliminate these people from your lives, and you'll have no one but me completely. That's like selfish, but it's my duty to protect them. Okay. And then I thought about my quirk. there's no way for me to really do anything, but there is one person who can do something, and that's Boo. Boo could step in and Boo could take over. The only thing is, I have not heard from Boo in such a long time. Like, Boo has vanished from existence. I don't know where to find him. And I'm like, okay, well, did I even put this on Do Not Disturb? No, but did or not. Please don't try to contact me, anyone. Oh, I think it is on Don't Disturb. Cool. All right, yes. Because I already know who's going to try to call. And I do not want to talk to them right now. No calls, no messages, no apps, no alarms, no media. Thank you. Nothing. Okay, this is my time with you guys to tell you what happened. So, I knew enough wouldn't be enough. So I tried to be being me. You guys know how I am. I will come up with a plan. I will come up with something diabolical that I can do. And it would change completely. It will change fate and everyone. So I said, okay, well, let me be smart about this. Why don't I start spending my days that I'm supposed to spend with Toshinori with him? And I'll just have to bite the bullet. I'll have to come back late and spend it with Toshinori. Why don't I do that? And that was the perfect idea. I thought that's great. I can afford to be exhausted on some days, Some days, it's just I'm no longer taking on a third job, which I was going to do, but I decided not to. I just declined that idea completely because I already don't. I'm making time for you guys. So I can tell you guys what's happening. That way you guys don't lose faith in your abilities, because I want you to know you do have an ability and you have to awaken. You have to awaken to that. And I wish I could go to, So the website is called school.com. School.com. At first they offered me a trial. It's 14 days or something. I made a quick little video, whatever, but I didn't post it because I went back to the rules and read it, and it said your conversation has to be based on the school community, and I'm completely confused by it. I just have no idea why it has to be based on that. So I just don't know. And I don't want to get banned from something because I don't know the answer. I don't know what I can and can't do. I think I've explained this to you guys already, haven't I? See, Cotton Candy Dog's losing her marbles. Anyway, let's go back to the night I shifted. I came up with this brilliant idea. So I told Madara the idea. And I told him that the same day. I said, guess what, Madara? He goes, what? I said, well, since you feel like you're not getting enough of me. He's like, I'm not getting enough of you. What does that mean? You want more of me? And he leaned in, and I'm like, I just closed my eyes and I did this to let him kiss my cheek, graze my cheek like this, demonstrate Toshinori, like that. And his eyes widened. He just looked at me. He's like, really? You want to spend more time with me? And I'm like, yeah, Madara. I would love to spend time with you. So then he's like, well, so you're not going to go to Toshinori today? And I go, no. Madara, I'm going to spend today with you because that's what I want to do. I want to spend time with you. Big brother. I like my with Big Brother. And he was like, what'd you say? I'm like, nothing. Because originally he was like a big brother to me. That's what he was. And when you were like a big brother, you were like a true friend to me. We were like brother and sister, but best friends. And I really loved that about him. I love that he could be beside me to protect me and stuff. And I'm trying to talk faster now because I see the clock is ticking and I only have maybe a couple more minutes to speak to you guys before I have to disappear. So I'm going to try and talk as fast as I can. I'm going to try and explain it and be calm while I explain what happened. So I did it. And before I decided to do this plan, I already talked to Toshinori. I just told him I will be back late tonight and nobody will know I'm here. And it's just going to be... So he knows he's going to see me later that night, right? Toshinori knows this, okay? So Madara's like, what should we do first? I said, well, let's go to the amusement park, my favorite place. He's like, what ride do you want to get on? I said, I want to get on... I don't know, the carousel. Let's just hold hands. So we sat inside of the thing. We're just holding hands. He's annoyingly trying to whisper things to me, trying to ruffle my hair and stuff. And I'm just pretending I just sighed. He goes, what? I'm like, nothing, Madara. And I'm just sorry, I had to stop again. I'm so sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. I keep getting called and stuff, so I tried to. Alright, so anyway, he's doing all this stuff to me and I'm just letting him do it. And then I sighed. I'm like, he goes, what? I'm like, I miss Boo. And he's like, you miss Boo. I'm like, yeah. He's like, who is he? What is Boo to you? Is Boo like another like guy to you, or is he somebody you're messing with on the side? And I'm like, no, I was like, never mind. I just thought about him for 2 seconds. Okay. He's like, no need to get mad. I was just asking. Because I don't know what kind of girl you are. Cotton Candy, you got all these guys, throwing themselves at your feet. And I'm like, no one throws themselves at my feet. That's just, honestly, I'm like, nothing. So then he's like, rest assured, Boo is okay. I'm like, how do you know he's okay? He said, Boo is fine. He doesn't want to see you anyway. I'm like, okay. Boo is my cousin, but okay. He's like, right, I know he's your cousin. It's fine. So we're riding in the little thing, and he's like, I'm a little bit hungry. He's like, I'm gonna go get you something to eat really quick. So he gets up and he goes to get like corn dogs or whatever. And I'm like, okay, while he's getting a corn dog, let me think on what to do next, because I don't want him to say, one thing I don't want him to say is let's go somewhere alone, because I don't want to be alone with him. So he's like, he comes back, he's like, I have our corn dogs right here. And I'm like, great. So I take the corn dog, I'm eating a corn dog, he's eating his, and he's just having a merry time. He's just smiling away, right? Meanwhile, I'm thinking like, I gotta keep track of the time, because when I leave here, it doesn't matter how I leave, guys. I can shift out anytime I want to and then just shift back to Toshinori, right? And just say, hey, we spent a bunch of time together. Madara will know I cut my time short with him, but he won't question it if I don't do it more than one, I'm just going to do it just one. I thought, this is just dumb. I should not have done. Okay, so. So. He's eating his corn dog. He's like, this is pretty good. I'm like, yeah, it's really, really good. I'm like, wow, these people can really cook. He goes, what's those people called? And I read the name of it, and I'm like, I was like, is this some kind of joke? He's like, no. I said, okay. I can't tell you guys about this yet, because I haven't told anybody about what I'm doing yet. I haven't told anybody about my ideas, about nothing I'm doing. Crap, I only have 3 minutes. I won't end exactly in 3 minutes. I'll finish telling you guys what happened before I end the video. I have a sign behind me. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what it's called, because it's not even up. It's not even up yet. I don't even have the place together yet. So I just said, okay. I said, whatever, you're very funny. He goes, what? He goes, when are you going to start? I'm like, I haven't thought about it. And I kind of slouched in the thing, and I'm like this. And I was like, well, I think it's time for me to like leave. He goes, why are you leaving early? I thought you wanted to spend the day with me. I said, I do want to spend it with you, Madara, but I have to go because I have to get up. I want to try and see if I can get a little bit extra sleep. He goes, you want me to stop time for you again? Another thing, he can stop time. And I knew, you know what your biological clock says, right? You know when you feel well rested and all this stuff. Remember I was talking about that? Okay. Anyway, nix that. Okay, that's gone. Anyway, I'm like, well, I just want to go home. I said, I just want to go home. He goes, okay. He goes, I'm sorry. Is your mind like blown? What do you say? Not did I do too much? I don't remember what heck he said. Something too much. Did I just yeah, he did just blow me away, okay? Not have to mention that. But I was using that as an excuse to go back to Toshinori. So then I managed to get myself back into this reality. And I said, okay, I'm going back to Toshinori now, because that's what I want to do. And I held Toshinori. I got him. I wrote my word. And I put it underneath him. And I sat him down. Usually I use the pillow face method. What I do with the pillow and all that. But I wanted to use him because lately I've been using him. I've been walking around, carrying him around. When I think about Toshinori, I touch him and I hold him. And I'm like, Toshinori, yeah, Toshinori. I don't do anything weird or crazy to him, okay, guys? Look at his eyes. Look at his smile. You can tell I don't do anything, right? Why is he so happy? Why is he so happy, huh? Don't be suspicious because he's happy. Anyway, anyway. I shifted back to Toshinori's house. Toshinori's like waiting for me. He had like roses. He had like, and roses were like leading to like the bathtub and led to the bath. It led all the way to the bedroom, and I could tell from looking. When I walked in, the lights were like dim. There was like candlelight on the table. It had a it. He had went out of his way to make the place so nice for me. I'm like, wow. I said, Toshinori, this is amazing. Then he grabbed me. He kissed me. We like made out for a good minute at the door. Then he closed the door. He moved me over to the table and he got ready to like lift me and put me onto the table. And I said, Toshinori, stop. He goes, what? I'm like, let's eat something. You made all this delicious food. We need to eat something. He goes, okay. So we're sitting down. He's like sipping on his tea. He's like this, drinking it and stuff. And I'm like, I missed you. He's like, I missed you too, Cotton Candy. I was like, so you knew about what happened? You knew about the deal with Madara? You knew all about it, and you just decided you were going to keep it a secret from me? He said you were keeping it a secret from me, so what was the point of me telling you? I said, because, Toshinori, that's how we trust each other. We have to tell each other these things. He goes, but I can't trust you because you never tell me anything, and you kept this a secret from me, thinking I wouldn't find out or he wouldn't come to me and tell me what was really going on. I wasn't expecting someone to blackmail me to tell you that they were blackmailing me. Like, what the heck? So, anyway, long story short, over my time. I'm doing this over. It's over. It's all over. Okay. Let's go on. Anyway, so Toshinori's like, all right, we'll just drink up or whatever. He's drinking his too. So we're sitting there at the table. And I'm like, wow, Toshinori, you made this big meal. I'm like, what'd you make this for? You knew it was just me. Like, why would you make like a turkey? And the plates were loaded. It was like rolls, it was fruit, it was everything. All types of meats. I grabbed like chicken, corn, green beans, yeah, broccoli. These, I think it's kale, but I don't like cooked kale. So I didn't really pick it up. He was like, it's really good. So I tried it and it was really good. I'm like, Toshinori, the food is delicious. He's like, is it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I was like, after you eat, you don't really want to like engage in, other activity because you have gas and stuff, right? You won't worry about that kind of thing or whatever. But usually when you're somewhere else, it's not really going to bother you. But I'm actually more conscious and more aware and more like aware and wake about what's happening. So for me, it's kind of like I do notice it. So I was just like, okay, well, we're just relaxed on the couch. So we're sitting there, we're holding hands, then he's holding me, and he's like, I'm like, those rose petals are really beautiful. He's like, come to the bedroom with me. And he takes my hand and he starts walking with me to the bedroom. We're making our way to the bed, and I'm like getting like my heart is like racing because I'm like, oh my gosh, Toshinori's bed. I haven't been Toshinori's bed since like 2 weeks ago. It hasn't been that long, but me and Toshinori used to be together like every other night or whatever. Now it's literally like once a week, we're lucky, like, if I can get away from Madara, but usually. So we're making out and stuff. He like removes my shirt and everything. He removes his. And then he backs up and he's like, I want to play a game. I'm like, what kind of a game? I'm like, Toshinori, please, no. I want you now. Like, don't play this game with me, okay? I don't want to play games right now. I just want you. I want you. He's like, fine. He's like, lay down. And he pushed me down on the bed. So I'm laying there. He's like kissing my legs and stuff. He like removes like the stuff I just wore like this flimsy little dress because I knew like he could just take it off or whatever. And I didn't bother to wear anything. I did wear leggings with it, okay? And I wore like these nice boots. But I didn't wear anything too like, I don't know, like I kept thinking if Madara sees me, then I can just lie and say I like forgot something at Toshinori's house. And then I can just, and it won't look like I'm trying to seduce him wearing like a little flimsy dress with nothing under it. I at least wear leggings so he wouldn't know, right? Or at least I think he wouldn't know that, right? Or catch me leaving his house or something. So anyway, that's not what happened, by the way. So I'm not telling you anything. Don't worry. It's not, I'm not spoiling anything for you yet. Don't worry. He's like, so he's like trailing down my leg and stuff. He gets like where my leggings are. He's like pulling them down. Then he pauses and he's like, Ken Canada. I'm like, what? He's like, I love you. I'm like, I love you too, Toshinori. And he comes up and we start, you know, kissing again, like a French kiss. And he's like, play a game with me. And I'm like, Toshinori, I don't want to play with you. I just want you. Like, stop playing with me before you get raped. Like, come on now. You know who I am. Stop doing this to me. Don't play with me like this. And I actually started getting mad because I'm like, what is his problem? Like, why is he being retarded? Oh, let me not say that. I'm sorry. Why is he being dumb? You know that I have to leave soon. You know that I can't stay with you the whole time because, I'm trying not to get caught leaving your house. I mean, in order to leave your house, in order to shift out, I have to leave your freaking house to become my guide. I don't know why I can't be in a closed four-door space. I have to be in the out surface on the outer world of that realm in order to leave there the way I want. Otherwise, I might end up in another part of that world somewhere, like after school or something, like I tried last time. And I had to say, come get me. I said my guy's name and I told him to come get me. He came and got me. Anyway, that's what happened last time. This time I knew I would have to leave out of Toshinari's house. And I thought at this point I might as well just go out the freaking window after she's playing too much. Like, I need to get back just in case Madara decides to pop his head around or peek in your window to make sure I'm not here or some shit. Like, I'm legit shook because I'm like, this guy will fucking kill me if he finds out I came here to smash you and then leave. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I said smash. I come to smash. But you come to smash. Anyway. So, by the way, no makeup, guys. Once again, I'm so sorry. I just hopped on. I didn't even put up any lipstick, nothing. Like, I look a hot mess. Oh, and my face is probably... Is it still turning red? That's a freaking genetic trait. My mom has it, so that's where I get it from. I get made fun of it all the time. Why is your face red? Did you have a rash? No. My mom had a freaking red face like this. Her face got red, so I inherited it from her. So stop asking me that just because I'm black, okay? Like, don't ask me that. That's retarded. Anyway, so I'm just like, yes, I'm getting mad at him. I'm just like, okay, well, we don't have to do this then. I can just freaking leave if I want to. And then he gets a rope, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he starts tying my wrist. And I'm like, why the heck are you? He goes, we used to play like this all the time. Didn't you like having fun with me this way? And I just, the primal instinct in me went, all right. I said, do it then. Tie me up. And I started just talking. So then I just started talking dirty because I'm like, maybe this is what maybe he needs this. I'll give this to him if he needs it. So I'm like, Toshinori, I go, yeah, I'll go tie me up, daddy. Tie me up tightly. Don't let me get away. I feel like I might be able to break out of this because this is not really that tight. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so weak. You're so weak. You can't even do it tightly. And I'm doing like this. And my hands can't get out. I'm like locked in. So then Toshinori continues, I'm not going to, hopefully, I always say my audience in this needs to be 18 or older or 21 or older because sometimes I talk about adult things. So if you're in my comments saying ill or yuck or ugh, then that means you're probably younger than you're supposed to be on this channel. That means you probably shouldn't be here. Okay? Because this is an adult conversation, not a child conversation. So there should be no children here, okay? Just so you know. Come back in a few years when you turn 18 or 19 or 20, whatever. So yeah, so Toshinori was like in me. He like penetrated me and stuff, and it was feeling nice, and it was just moving, and the rhythm was just nice, and I was just enjoying him, and I was like smiling, and then he was smiling, and he's like, "Do you like that?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "Yes, it feels good." He says, "Call me daddy." I'm like, "Dad." He says, "Say daddy, I like it." I was like, "Daddy, I like it." He's like, what do you like? I like how you feel inside of me. I like how you move and stuff, right? I started talking like that and stuff. He goes, "Oh, you're getting me so turned on when you say that." I was like, "I know what turns you on." And I kissed him again. He's like, "Yeah." He goes, and so then I start climaxing, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I started to get louder. And he's like, "You like that, don't you?" He's like, "You want me to go harder?" And I'm like, "Yes, go harder." He says, "Say harder, daddy." I'm like, "Harder, daddy." He starts going harder and faster. And I looked at him again, and I'm like, I gave him another kiss, and he kissed me back. And then he's like, yeah. And then when I got ready to reach my climax, like right before I got there, he like, Toshinori, like, freaking wasn't Toshinori no more. It was like Madara. It was Madara, and so Madara was like he was like in me, and but I completely climaxed. But I like screamed because he changed. He freaking changed while he was in, while I was. He like changed while he was there. I'm like, no. I'm like, so then I went. So afterwards, I'm like, and he was like, that was so. He was like, that was amazing. He's like, you felt so good, and I took my hands off, and I'm like, so my hands were still kind of tied up a little bit. I was just like this because it was like, but yeah, I like when I, oh my god, I screamed, and but it was like a blood curdling scream, and I feel like that ignited my nerves, and it made me like go like crazy. So I've been like ever since then I was like shaky the whole day. Like everybody does something, I'm like jumpy. I'm very jumpy. So I was like, how did you? So then he's like, what? He goes, did you enjoy that? Didn't you? You like being tied up by daddy? I was just like, but you're not Toshinori. He goes, I know. Toshinori, told me you were coming to see him. He let me borrow the place. I'm like, he let you borrow his place to do this to me? He goes, well, he didn't say I could do this, but obviously he had to have known what was going to happen. I mean, we were already sharing you. I got so mad. I sat up. I had the blanket wrapped around me. I stepped out of the bed. I walked up to him and I smacked the hell. I smacked him so hard. You heard it across the galaxy. Like, you heard it. It was so loud. And afterwards, I like backed away because I was like, that was my nerves. That was like anger. That was me acting on anger. I was just so angry because I wanted Toshinori and it was him. But could you have just stayed Toshinori the whole time and just made me believe that? Can you just did that for me so I don't go crazy? No, you couldn't do that. You had to do that. Go and change back to yourself. So aside from just flipping out the entire time, um, I called my guide. I didn't call my guide because I can't call him. I used my magic word when I got outside. I used my word, my safe word, which was I came back, but like there's something about having fear and being afraid like that to where so the scream was because of fear. It wasn't because I came. It wasn't because I was coming. Like, oh my gosh, I'm coming. No, I'm gonna orgasm. Oh no. And then no. The scream was like, what the the scream was like kind of like a what the F, like WTF, like the heck happened. Yes, I know this video was longer than it was supposed to be, but I had to tell you guys and I had to explain it in a way that made sense to you guys for those of you who have been following me all this time. So you know, I didn't know the Madara could to transform into another person. That's not his area of expertise, right? He's never been able to do that shit. I mean, sorry. I can understand if it was like Boo. Boo can do it. Oh God. Oh, Boo's my cousin. He would never like do that to me. And I miss him. Like I haven't seen him, and I don't know where he is. And on top of that, this is what happened to Madara. But Madara knew I was angry, but he was so his face was like after I slapped him, he was just like the look on his face. I think I drew blood too, like on the side, and he like licked it, like. But it just looked vulgar, and I left. I was just like, you know what, you son of a mother, like I have to get the freak out of here, and I mean I can't say, I mean it wasn't like rape, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about him at this point. Maybe it's my fault because I didn't let him touch me in that way. Because I didn't want that kind of attention from him. Because he says he can't switch back. Well, he wants more now. I would gladly let our friendship switch back to what it was. And the thing is, I know he knows that I won't be the same. And that's why he doesn't want to go backwards. Because he knows I'm not going to treat him the same way. Which I'm not. I mean, but I have to. I have no choice. Because I can't deal with this. I can't deal with being played by both him and Toshinori. Toshinori could have walked in and been like, oh, I forgot something. What's going on? And then I would have been like, what the? At least in the middle of us, smashing. That way I couldn't have at least climaxed with him. I mean, I had a whole... He got to see me. He saw me. Like, before when he did it, it wasn't... I didn't, like, climax from it. Because it was him... He got off from it and stuff, and that was fine. But this time it was different. Because I thought I was with my true love. I thought I was with I thought it was with Toshinori. So... And I didn't think he told me to be weary or weird. Because he was acting... Well, Toshinori was acting better than he normally does anyway. I felt like he just went back to himself. Like, I had no idea. So ever since then, my nerves have kind of been on edge. I've been like jumping and everything's been scaring me at this point. And I think it's the fear from there. And that's what I carried with me when I came back, anger and fear. And it followed me into this reality. So that's the kind of behavior, that's the type of attitude I have. I'm trying to calm down. It's probably going to take the entire 3-day weekend for that to happen for me. But, I'm hoping things will go along fine. I'm going to end the video because it's going to be almost like 40 minutes and I really was not supposed to be on the video this long. I am bound to be like in trouble. Not in trouble, but like someone's going to go like, you guys saw me like pause the video several times, right? And that was why I didn't want to stop the video. I had to keep going, but you guys may have heard like someone yelling something in the background of me like pausing the video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm sorry for that, guys. I've never given you content when I've had to pause it this many times, and I just want to apologize and say I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I can't, give you guys any real lessons because I'm being charged on different platforms I go to, and I can't find anything free that will let me or allow me to upload videos or lessons. The next platform I find probably will cost money, so I probably will have to charge, but I'm not trying to get rich from this. I mean, the most I was going to charge is like $5. And everything else was going to be free. Like, you were going to have access to everything, but they don't even want you to talk about about what you're trying to do. They want you to talk about them, about the community. So, I don't know. Go to school.com, read the rules, read what they say, and then you'll see why it's confusing for me to understand, like, what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. Because I don't know. I'll find another way. I'll find something. I'll find another platform somewhere. Thank you guys for sticking around, though. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment. Tell me about all your outrage you're having right now, like how I felt. The rage I feel in my heart still from it. It is incredibly ridiculous. It is incredibly overwhelming to me, too. But I want to say thank you guys for watching. And, yeah, if you hate this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs down. If you liked it, you know what to do. I am not going back there or anything. I don't know what to do. I can't do that to Toshinori or anyone else. I don't know how I'm going to avoid him. I should have known it was... Anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to go now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.